On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making the moves, data flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof, a building portfolios taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this game, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pen full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an outer game with an auto flame. With a lot of hate, get about the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Drapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto.
B Dizzle. He got a retro mic tech giving away the memberships. Right to Bjorn. Right to Bjorn's doorstep. Retro Mike Tech giving away the memberships, man. Again, hitting Clay the Great with some what are those things called that they spin clay on that it makes it looks like when you touch it? I don't know. Hitting Clay the Great with some water to make it more malleable. What's going on, guys? Retro Mike Tech blessing the stream already. God bless you, bro. Thank you so much for your support, man. You guys know where to go. Retro Mike Tech. Go check out the YouTube channel. Growing, showing, killing it. And, you know, he was on Billy Goat Tales, you know, and I believe he said, ask him any questions. He's a smart man, okay? I'm going to toot his horn a little bit. And you want to have good people in your circle, and you can tell RMT is definitely in the place to be. So go check it out. And he's been nothing but nice to this channel and supporting us here. Much love to you, RMT. Now, you guys, we're struggling today. How do we say Bjorn's name, okay? We're going to have to do another poll. Play the Great, matching the membershippery. That's what membershippery. I believe that's what our favorite little, not Miss Teen Crypto, but Randy Hipper calls it. Thank you so much, Clay the Great. I appreciate you, man. Zep gifted a membership by Clay the Great. Bjorn. Okay, so we B Pop E Orn. Bjorn. Listen to the beatbox. Bjorn. Bjorn. Nick Musgrave, the mad modder otter, man. Let's see some axes in the chat for the man, the myth, the legend, who took that Ton trade today. Man, giving it away, man. Thank you so much, bro. Trap Money Benny getting a membership. Wayne C getting a membership. Wayne C, you got that sandwich yet, bro? Wick's wife, Fine 89. Much love to you. You getting a membership. Crypto Wanderer and Seymour Litty. I mean, Nick Musgrave blessing the stream as well, man. Thank you so much. We haven't even gotten into it, and you guys just dropping it down. Clay the Great, RMT. Another one from RMT. My God, man. Scott was gifted a membership at Retro Mike Tech. Now we could just put Retro Mike Tech and Axes in the chat. I'm going to join you guys because, you know, this is some pretty intense community here. I mean, you guys are great. ETH is king, supposedly. Let's go. We got Andy Bitcoin Census in the chat. What's going on, bro? You gotta message me. Maybe on Discord. Maybe I'll try and connect with you on your Discord. I don't know if you have a Discord, but yeah, man. Thank you so much for being here. We got Zep in the chat, Bjorn in the chat, Awareness, Chris Klein, BC Port Corp. What's going on? Wick's wife. We always gotta watch out because, you know, Wick's lurking. You know, Wick's lurking. Trap Money Brenny. People saying I'm looking fresh. You know what? The joke is, okay? The joke is after you get a haircut, right? And you come in, you feel like you're looking good, blah, 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 blah. And then your grandmother, my grandmother, she goes, Did you get your ears shortened? She asked asked me if I got my ears shortened. Now I can't unsee it, guys. It looks like I just got an extension put on my head. What do you guys think? Did you guys get your ears shortened when you get a haircut nowadays with the bald fade? Oh my God. Mark Dutch in the chat. What's going on, bro? Good to see you, bro. How you doing, man? Hadster, hello. What's good? I haven't seen you before. Welcome. Wick is in the background. See, I told you he's around. Kim, what's going on? Good to see you. Someone took Mark's membership. Do you mind smacking the clogs back into the membershippery? Mark needs his clog. But yeah, thank you guys for your support, man. It's incredible. it's a day off, and we don't take no days off. Sometimes we got appointments, like Mrs. Otter has baby appointments that I have the thing is being a full-time trader, I have the opportunity to now go to these appointments with her, which is a life of freedom, which I never could have imagined when I was, a carpenter making wooden shoes for Mark Dutch. He was keeping me in business, but I was working the 9 to 5, as a carpenter, with my chisels and my hammers and all that stuff. And I was constantly having to miss out in great things like this. But now, now we have a trading strategy that works, that I get to share with you guys. And I get to make dad jokes, It doesn't get much better than that, guys. Doesn't get much better than that, guys. And having amazing people around me like Nick, like Mark. Oh my God, Chris Klein. I've never been more happier in my life to see caps locks turned on when Chris Klein is typing. Okay, I love it. But we have an amazing community. Brewberry, my man, he comes through. He gives you guys amazing alpha every morning, and in his charts we have Kyle from Invest to Share, who does amazing TA as well. Lunar Beach's Crypto, who also has very good TA, and Schaefer, who is like the sheriff. With Schaefer, he's been day one, and he's always helped us run smoothly. And he's my confidant. You know what I mean? He's in on those chats where we're trying to get you those deals with the partners and all that stuff to make sure that you get the good BloFin exchange deal where you get money back, a market cipher and all that stuff. So thank you to everybody who is here and who supports the channel. Now let's get into the dad joke. Okay, number 13. Working our way quite along here. Why did the dad not like sushi? Why did the dad not like sushi? Because it smelt a little fishy. I don't know. I give that like a 3 out of 10. I think that's like, yeah, that was pretty bad. That was pretty bad. I mean, blame the book. Don't blame me. I'm here for the TA. Maybe we need to get up on stage and start just reading the book on stage. What do you think? That'd be fun. We could do like a live vlog. We could vlog it, and then you guys could throw virtual tomatoes at me. Retro Mike Tech says, how many Monero holders does it take to change a light bulb? None. They operate in the dark. If you know Monero, which I don't, I'm reading the joke. Mike. I'm trying my best, man. I do not hold Monero, therefore I have not done any research on Monero, but I could chart Monero for you, bro. I'm sure you have a lot of knowledge on Monero, but I don't. Thank you for the $5 super chat, but Monero, supposedly, they operate in the dark. So be very cautious about that, because RMT knows. He knows a lot of things that I don't have a Scooby-Doo about. So thank you, Mike, for sharing that with us. I appreciate you, man. Darren does things in the chat. What's going on? Curtis Neal, what's going on, man? Jeanette, what's going on? So many absolute great, legendary people in this chat, man. Thank you guys for supporting the chat. You guys are unstoppable, man. You guys are unstoppable. Always showing up, always suiting up, ready to go. And I appreciate you for that. So what do we want to do today, right? We want to look at some altcoins, right? And we want to look at Bitcoin. I think we'll look at Ethereum today, too, because it seems to be holding up a bit better. So if you guys don't mind, throw those altcoins down below. And I know my man Nick, who's always here, Nick will tally those up. And then we'll go over, obviously, first we'll go over our trades and all that good stuff, man. Because traders helping traders. That's what it's all about. Let's get it, man. Thank you guys so much for being here. Get those alts in the chat. We'll go over all your favorite altcoins. We're going to go over the trade today now. We were looking at a TON trade this morning. We were identifying, a little bit of strength in that through the heat map on the volatility, which is always good, okay? If you don't know the crypto heat map here, if you have the app, you can open up another tab here, right? And then you go to heat maps down below here, and you click on crypto. You go into crypto, and you get this heat map or whatever, and it tells you what's moving and what isn't moving. You can click the things up top here, and it will tell you the percentages. However, the way I use this is I go over to here, and I change this to volatility on the daily percentages. Now, on the daily percentages, this lets you know what the heck is moving. And this is very effective on days like today where we have a hollybob, okay, a holiday, where price isn't moving that much. So we want to get things that are moving, right? So you can click off the percentages up top here, and you can narrow it down to things that are moving. I typically leave 8 to 10%. Now, the bigger the square is on my chart here, the bigger the asset, right? The bigger the market cap of the asset, right? So you can see here, TON coin moving today. Therefore, we take a look at TON coin. Same with Cardano, same with Near, same with Uniswap. Okay, these things all up here are moving a little bit more than normal. So this is a very good way. Hollybob is a British term, absolutely, TRD farmer. Don't forget, Mrs. Otter, she is British. So I have a slang between taking the piss, which is making fun of people, or taking the mick, which is making fun of people. But, we got a little bit of British banter within our vocabulary because, I'm marrying one in August. So, and we lived there for 2 years. So Hollybob, whatever. Today was a holiday, okay? It was an American holiday, okay? Eventually there's going to be a holiday every day. But like I said in the Discord, my favorite holiday is March 14th, which is Steak and a Blowjob Day. So let's go over to TON coin. Now we can see here. I'm off the rails already, guys. I'm off the rails already. This is crazy. March 14th is the male Valentine's Day, okay? Oh man, you guys get me going. But who doesn't like a steak and a blowjob? I mean, come on. So we were looking at TON coin coming down double bottom here. We were looking for the bounce. It has bounced. It has come up to our key level of resistance. Okay, like you can't write it any better. You get the key level of the takeaway. I know Nick Musgrave took this long, and he made some money. Stop loss at entry, man. So amazing trade. Good job, Nick. We were looking at this earlier on today, and TON was moving, right? Like we get the heat map. We look at what's moving. And then we go from there and we make our plays, right? And we look to do the TA on the things that we can possibly get some volatility, especially on days that are boring like today, right? However, Bitcoin hasn't done a heck of a lot, okay? It is still consolidating, and it's still got everybody really puckered. Okay, that's as nice as I can put it, is that it's a bit puckered, okay? Fear and Greed Index has come down, okay? So if you are new here and you're new to this channel, join us in the Discord. That's where the alpha is. That is where you get the TA from all 5 people here. Not only that, you get TA from everybody else who are amazing traders. There's so many amazing traders in our Discord. So come over there, hang out with us. Thank you so much, Nick, for the list, man. Appreciate you, bro. Appreciate you. But you can see people just taking trades, crushing it as of late. Congratulations, Nick, on your trades, man. Getting paid on TON coin. Amazing alpha here from, Autistic Pollo, Farmer, Jeanette, so many people. We got the Real King Solomon, all these guys, Low Die, Trap Money Benny, all you guys throughout here. Keep this place pumping, which is amazing. Darren does things as well throughout here. I mean, you guys are amazing. So if you want to hang out with the alpha, where the setups are and all that good stuff, I mean, that's where it's at. We come on here to kind of grow the community. Our Discord is continually blowing up, but behave yourself because there's a guy who has an axe. His name is Nick, and he doesn't mind using it, which is which is why we love him. I love you, Nick. Because we got to keep it a safe place, a kind place, and a learning space, right? We're traders helping traders, working together to solve the world's problems, that being price action, okay? But as you can see, Bitcoin is coming down to a consolidation level. Now it is when we look at this, right? We can see that we are in a bit of a pickle, okay? In a bit of a pickle. Now the pickle is, can we go a little bit lower, or are we going to bounce, right? Now the question I asked you, is it time to buy more? And 41% of you said yes, and then 39% of you said wee bit more down. Okay, so some of you are ready to buy, and some of you think we're going a wee bit. Now that's me living in Scotland, a wee bit, okay? A wee bit lower. And that's possible. That's possible. But looking at Bitcoin. So what is the predicament? So I'm going to end that poll here. So a wee bit down, and yes. So trying to time the bottom is virtually impossible. However, we do have sometimes we do have some insane calls. Like we called this one here at 56,650, which was a great call. Now calling this next one, I believe it's going to be a little bit harder. Okay, so where we're at right now, if we're looking at this as a range, right? We always want to look at this as a range, and we can simply see that we came up to our value area high. We got out of it, we come back in, and now we've pushed back down, okay? And you can simply see that this is overbought and this is oversold, right? So once we get down to these levels, we typically look to work within them. Now, where is our key volume node? Like we were saying, we want to separate this into two areas, right? So this would be an area, in my opinion, and then this would be an area, in my opinion, and then this, between all of that, is no man's land, okay? And we are currently filling no man's land. Now, the thing I don't like is whenever we get a range, okay, I love to see clear spikes of volume, okay? I love to see clear spikes of volume, suggesting where price is going to have a reaction, right? And that's very easy to identify. What I hate is when we get very boxy volume, okay? Very boxy volume doesn't really give you any very key areas that we can actually target for, take profits, entries, and kind of support and resistance. So right now, as we trend sideways within this gap here, we could fill up this area here, giving us a big blob of volume and not any very key levels, okay? So that's something to keep on our minds here, is that as we do this, we could be creating a bigger, fatter range, kind of like this, that this would be the top and this would be the bottom, right? So we could be creating that as we speak, the more volume we put in. However, volatility and volume is at its lowest if you look at any of those charts, okay? So what is the predicament? Are we going to bounce from this golden pocket or are we not, right? And if we go from here to here, we can simply see that we are at a golden pocket, right? So typically, price has moved up in this beautiful structure here, and we were looking for a continuation of the move, and we got the move up to the highs, okay? And now we have rejected, and we are looking for that ABC correction. Now, we were looking for the ABC to be something like this, right? However, this has changed. So we are now down here, and we are looking for possibly this. Oh, man. Alex, are we going to go lower? Really? Really, man? Really? So for me, understanding where we're at and what we're trying to do here is that we could be bouncing from the golden pocket right now, but the macro golden pocket, the big daddy of all of this, is down here, okay, at the value area low. So if we do continue to roll over, we can see that we have our areas of where we're looking for confluence within these zones. Value area low, golden pocket of the top of the range. This is also the top of the volume node that we identified over here, right? So top of the volume node here, we can see that. That's where we're currently bouncing off of, this 64,500 level. If we fall down below within this boring, horrible, dreaded range, we could be looking to go to the bottom of that range, which is right around here, golden pocket, $62,300. Now, are we going down there? ETH to 22K, says Kim Rasmussen. I agree. I hope ETH goes. If ETH goes to 22K, I'll just come and hang out with you guys. I don't think I'd get too serious anymore about day trading. I'd just probably retire because I hold a lot of ETH. That would be pretty incredible. What's 22,000 times 40? 22,000 times 40. 880,000. Maybe retirement. I don't know. That would be pretty sweet. It's still not enough. Once you get that much, you want more, don't you? Don't you? Oh, man. So what's going on, chat? What are you guys thinking? Do you guys think up or down, or do you think a little bit more? You guys are saying a little bit more. Now, that's why you're here for me to answer those questions. So we're going to take what's given to us. And now, what is given to us is that volatility, little bit of trade today. But nonetheless, we need to prepare. So how are we preparing? Tomorrow, we can see that we do have building permits, and Bank of England, the Bank of England, hello, you're right, will be making their interest rate decisions tomorrow. Okay, so the G7 country inflation rate came in a little bit hot today. You can see on their inflation rate, it was expected to be 1.9. It came in at 2. Will they cut tomorrow? They're not expecting a cut tomorrow. If they cut, that would be bullish. Okay, so 7 a.m., get up early, get your popcorn out, and let's see what happens. Then we got building permits at 8:30 tomorrow. So tomorrow could be a little bit of a doozy in the morning, let the dust settle, and then we'll go on from there, okay? That's something to be aware of going into tomorrow morning, okay? Now, let's do the top-down analysis on Bitcoin. Then we're going to go and look at ETH. Then we're going to definitely look at your altcoins, okay? So what do we see? A little bit of overextension, okay? So the 3-day next, we're targeting next week, Wednesday, for this bounce to have occurred, okay? You can see a little bit of VWAP posturing horizontally here. So this is starting to suggest we got some bottoming signals. Now, it doesn't mean we can't come down and then up right now, but it does suggest that we are starting to work our way back up. We want to see VWAP work its way back up. Money is coming out quite aggressively. We do have our basic anchor trigger wave here pushing price down, but nonetheless, we can see that we are starting to curve up. We'll look for the momentum wave to come to the zero line and continue to push back, okay? Where is that pushback coming? Well, like we said, we have two areas where we're looking for the pushback. We're looking at it from down here at this golden pocket / bottom of the range, value area low, and from where we currently are at here, holding previous support, looking for this to hold and push us upwards, okay? Now, if we do push upwards, okay, we do have a couple of sell walls here, but I still expect a push and a flush, okay? This is the one that's going to hurt everybody's feelings, okay? Their feelings. This is the one that's going to hurt the feelings, right? Because we're still looking for that ABC correction, right? We got the beautiful 5-wave up, right? And we're looking for the ABC correction, then into continuation, targeting around mid to end of July for that move. That is that's the idea, and we're sticking to the idea, okay? But a little bit of hope just to rip it all away, right? Isn't that what they want to do to us, right? And then we cry, and then we this chat is getting wild. What are you guys talking about in here? Do I have to censor some people? Nick, where are you at, man? Oh, man. Just warming up, Amy. Amy, they're, I don't know. they're the Otter gang. They just behave how they please, and then they pay for it later on when they don't listen. Oh man. Now, if you want some good content and you want to know about tokenomics or maybe gold or something, go and check out Bitcoin Crushes Gold. Amy Lives Crypto in the chat. Gold. All right, go check her out because she's dropping utterly fantastic, amazing, beautiful alpha for you guys. Okay, I do shout. You do. I did see the shout out. I am very, very grateful for the shout out. Alex now sends ads with no shame. Yeah. So the thing is, I used to keep ads off the live streams, and I literally lost like 400 viewers every time. So I'm like, if YouTube wants more people to come here, we'll keep the ads on, and you guys will have to forgive me. I mean, I don't charge you guys anything. So, and I don't make I make like maybe $200 a month off of YouTube ads. Okay, it's pennies, right? So if you guys want me to give away the $200 a month, maybe I'll do that. Okay. So we're still looking for the no need to brag. Yeah, man, we're out here making dollars off of you guys, man. Don't you know? And then don't forget to sign up to the course, and then the $300 paid Discord, and sign up using my link on this shoddy exchange so I can rug you. Yeah, let's go. Oh, I will not be that guy. I promise. So, momentum wave to the downside. So the more this creeps downwards and it gets closer to the zero line, the better it's looking. Now, the one thing I am concerned about is this indecision in money flow. Okay, so it looks like Where's Waldo down here, and his outfit, right? So we want to see money coming straight into the asset, looking good. This is a big anchor wave. Now, this can be the catalyst to much higher prices, as we know with these ones, but we need to be cautious because of the environment right now. We really want to see the bulls come back and take control of this. Until then, we remain patient and we take what the trades give us, right? So going into the 12-hour today, we can see that we are coming out quite steeply here on money flow. This is not looking too great, right? However, what we are looking for right now on Bitcoin is that higher high momentum wave. Okay, so as you can see here, we are continually putting in lower lows, right? We are continually putting in lower lows. So we're looking for that higher low momentum wave that will give us the divergence at these lows to help us swing fail and push up. Okay, this is what we're looking for continuation to the upside. Ty Fox, what's going on? We decided that Tom Crown needed an animal emoji. Tom Crown, right? So he was saying a bull, and I said I would go with the bison for Tom Crown because Tom Crown, we're Canadian, and we needed to say bison instead of the bull. Guys, what do you guys think Tom Crown's animal emoji should be? Maybe you guys can throw it in the chat and let me know, but I think bison. What do you guys think? Tom Crown is an owl? Well, he lives in the dark with the shades, so I don't know. Whatever you guys think. I ain't here to argue with you guys. I'm just wondering what you guys think. The Scottish Highlander. Let's go. So we're looking for that higher low on our momentum waves, okay? So we want to see the swing failure pattern with the higher low, creating that momentum to the upside, okay? Now we do have some sell walls and all of that, but what are we preparing for? We're preparing for a push up, a squeeze down, getting everybody worried again, and then the actual move back up, okay? If we do push up and we start making a higher low and a higher high, right? If we start that, then we can reconsider our thesis, okay? The thesis is we push up, we make a higher high, we make a higher low, we get a higher high. Okay, we could be considering to get strong and long, okay? But we'll have to wait for that to show itself, okay? To show itself. Bison, do you mean bison? Bison? Oh, now we're going to have to do another poll. Is it bison or is it bison? Bison or bison? Bison, put a 1 in the chat. Bison, put a 2 in the chat. Let me know. You guys getting me going today, man. But yeah, let's take a look at the 4-hour. Darren Does Things says possible bull div on the 4-hour. Yeah, looking at that continuation here. Absolutely. We could be looking for that continuation here on our 4-hour. Let's see if we get there. We are currently in this very aggressive downtrend, right? So depending on how you want to draw it, you can see that we are in this downtrend. I had it over here, which does work as well. Depending on how you want to draw it, right? The thing is that this right here is Jerome Powell news day, right? So is it real? Yeah, it's real, but is it really relevant to? So it's bison. It's bison. Okay, it's bison. We'll call it Biden then. Anything but Biden. Bison. I've always called it bison. RMT, you win. All right? You win. I'm here to argue. Wifey Wick is wrong. Wifey Wick is wrong. Wifey Wick is wrong. I mean, we're here for the people, man. This is the people's channel. So, oh no, trader. Oh no, I cannot choose. I cannot choose. Wifey Wick is, I don't know. I'm staying out of this one. So yeah, the thing is a money flow, right? And then, like, if you're looking at this, we're in a clear downtrend, and we want to see that trend broken, right? As soon as we can see, you know, some of the structure change, right? That would be great, right? But until then, we remain bearish, right? We don't want to be against this. We are looking for bottoming signals on altcoins like TON, like Ethereum, and the rest. So we're prepared for that. Short term, what are we looking for? Okay, so how do we trade this? Going into this area here, and what we can see is that we have consolidated quite hard here at our support level. So we're looking for either a swing low with bullish divergence, right? We are looking for a continuation, putting in a higher high, maybe rejection from here, coming in for a higher low and continuing upwards, possible long there, and continuation throughout, right? So we have our highs and our lows. We are looking for that swing failure down at this zone for a higher low. We are also looking for a lower low and that bullish divergence. So many options right now. I suggest just stay out of it, okay? Just stay out of it, because right now you have choppy price action. You're on a holiday, so you're supposed to take the dang holiday, even though that we're here wanting to make money and looking for that continuation up. And we'll see if we can get above this sell wall. Now, the sell wall is our golden pocket within our volume node. So we have a volume node within this area here. You can see it very clearly with our fib coming in from the swing high down to the swing low, where you can see you do have a golden pocket there. So you can raise this a little bit up and look for that rejection from down below here. Okay, let's pull this back a little bit lower, further back. And you can see it gets kind of misconstrued here of how thick the volume is here, but it's going to take some work to get up and above 66,000. Okay, that's going to be our very first area of resistance. Now you can see here we do have a level at 65,900-ish. So we do have a lot of resistance above us, right? And then it's going to take some work to get to that kind of macro sell point that I'm looking at around 67, 800, okay? But nonetheless, our levels are as such. If you want to take them down, I always share them in the Discord to help you guys trade the way I'm trading, and hopefully we can take profits along the way and use them to our advantage, okay? So we're going to go into altcoins, Ethereum, all that good stuff. If you guys bear with me, we're going to switch over to that. I appreciate you guys for being here. Smash those like buttons. We only got 41 likes here and a whole bunch of degeneracy, beautiful chat going on, and not enough likes. So I would really appreciate that. It helps to get out to more people. Is your market cipher B set to default? My market cipher B is in the place to be, as you can see. We got 54 as our trigger levels, okay? 54 is the level that I find that works with the most confluence, okay? That just brings it up just a little bit more to give me those oversold and overbought levels, right? Then we got oversold level 1 at -10 and 10, which is giving me my VWAP levels down below here. So you can see that. And clearly we got that 10 and that 10. That's for VWAP, all right? Oversold, overbought, oversold areas. A little bit higher, okay? A little bit higher. Gives me a little bit more confluence with the trigger waves and the anchor waves, okay? VWAP, turn to a line. I find it better as a line. I don't know why. Maybe you guys like lines too. I'm not into that. But I like the VWAP as a line. It shows me when it's about to cross over. You got to watch for the rounding, okay? There's rounding on the VWAP. You can see how it rounds up here. It's ramping. It's rolling over. It's ramping up. It's falling down, right? Otherwise, it'd be ramping down. You got to look for curvature on the VWAP as well. It will help you be profitable. Spike to the downside. Big rejection, okay? Very overextended. Many things to use on market cipher, okay? It's a good thing. Mark Dutch shaves his VWAP every day. Or every Friday. So come Thursday, he's from the 80s, baby. Watch out for that Dutch. Oh, man. What's going on in this chat? Everybody's having a ball today in the chat. We just seem to... Mark Dutch is a little... He's into the Bush. I mean, the Bush beer, you know? Bush beer. The beer company, right? This is... I did click off not recommended for children. So, this is a holiday, baby. Yeah, that's the one, Mark. Retro Mike Tech says. Yeah, Fridays are pretty wild here. We're thinking about... I'm going to take a vote here because I swore off this, okay? I'm asking you guys, do I have permission to do open mouth thumbnails on Fridays? All right? Open mouth thumbnails on Fridays. I don't know. What do you guys think? Are we going to bring it back? Are we going to bring back the open mouth thumbnails on Fridays? Like, can we do it? I swore off of this, but I'm thinking we could bring it back. What do you guys think? Do you guys think we could do the open mouth thumbnails on Fridays? Oh. Ah! Ethereum is going to 0. Don't, I swear I didn't want to be part of these people, man. Oh, man. I think we could bring it back. I got 70-30 here. Add a pickle. Mark Dutch, we ain't see the first person to put a pickle in my mouth is banned. And that's like me being as nice as possible. That's the thing, right? So Ethereum. Ethereum, lower lows, higher high divergences. So Ethereum's looking a lot better than Bitcoin. Now this could be anticipation for the ETF. Okay, so Ethereum, I'm a mini ETH maxi. Okay, whatever. I joined the bandwagon. Hate on me all you want. I just think it's going to do well, and it's a good investment. That's just me, okay? Hate it or love it. That's what I think is going to happen. So, as you can see, we are in this little micro downtrend, and we're looking for the breakout retest, right? So, we're looking for this to flag out like this, right? Breakout, retest, continuation. That's what I'm looking for on Ethereum. It's looking a lot stronger than Bitcoin, in my opinion, right? You can see triple bottom, creating divergences, money coming back into the asset, looking stronger. And it's number 2, right? So we need to be aware of something like that. After such a big pump like this, coming back, retesting previous highs and previous support is natural. And now we look for the continuation, right? ETH only dropped to 33.78, which shows some resilience, okay? It shows some resilience, and it shows as if that there could be something going on here with, ETH pushing up, and then we go over to Bitcoin dominance, and that's coming down right now. Is this a rotation we're seeing, my friends? Are they preparing for the ETF? Is Gary Gensler going to be fired? Hell yeah, I hope so. But we can see that they've given up fighting Ethereum. So this is very, very good in my opinion. If I go over here in my list and you go to your BTC pairs and you look at ETH BTC, well, you can see that we're looking for this to continue upwards. Look at the chart that was drawn a long time ago. Okay, we are looking to break out of this massive, and I mean massive, downtrend. Okay, we're on the weekly here, and we need ETH to break out of this downtrend. Okay, this has been ever since August of 2022. Okay, so take note that we could be on the verge of a little bit of a rotation. Okay, and that would be beautiful because that would mean what's after Ethereum is altcoins, right? Right? High, medium, and low risk altcoins. So could we be bottoming? How to take advantage of these levels? Well, maybe we are at that level of where we should be looking to dollar cost average by doing our own research into valuable projects that we do think are going to perform well for this bull run, because I do believe the bull run is still on. So it's something to keep note of. And I just wanted to bring that to your guys' attention. Now, my only concern with all this ideas is the dollar. Okay, so the dollar continues to rip higher highs and higher lows, continuing to push beyond what we think is reasonable. Okay, and as we know, the markets can stay indifferent longer than we can stay solvent. Whatever that saying is, you guys know the saying. I ain't got to tell you it, right? So target 107. This is the danger zone. Okay, this is like dump, right? So we need to see us come back down to this 104 level and lose it. We want to lose it like Eminem. Just lose it, okay? Where we are putting in lower lows and coming down. But nonetheless, the target is this 107. We continue to make higher highs, so we want to see the dollar drop below our 104 level, okay? And that's kind of my idea right now, is that we're seeing some strength in Ethereum pushing up. We see ETH holding more resiliently than Bitcoin, bouncing quite nicely. And we know that we're anticipating an ETH ETF. So this is all things to keep in the back of your mind when looking at the altcoin and the Bitcoin and the Ethereum market, because it's all related to one another. Now, we look at evidence of what happened when we joined Bitcoin, Grandma. And what happened was we got rugged, V-shaped recovery, consolidated, and then blasted off to the moon. Okay, that's what happened with Bitcoin. So can we expect the rug on Grandma? Welcome to Bitcoin, Grandma. The pump, consolidation. And that's kind of the only evidence we have, right? So we're expecting buy the rumor, sell the news, right? Then the actual move. So could we be in this stage over here where we're buying the rumor in anticipation? July 2nd, they're saying. July 2nd. We're here pushing up only to get rugged to continue, right? So something to keep on our minds. And that date, if we go over, is July 2nd that they're saying that we're going to get the ETH ETF. So if we go over to our daily and we go over to July 2nd, well, guys, that isn't too far away. That's pretty close, in my opinion. So we don't have, that's whatever here. We got less than 2 weeks, guys. Less than 2 weeks. So very, very, very interesting, in my opinion. Okay? Protect Grandma at all costs, says Ty Fox. They be rugging Grandma still. I need to call my grandma really quick. She's 90 now and is a nice lady. I'm in the same boat, man. I'm in the same boat trying to teach Grandma about Bitcoin. It's not easy. She's like, oh, whatever. Oh, so we're going to get into your altcoins. I just wanted to run that by you guys, see what you guys thought. And then now let's jump over to Pendle. Oof. Ooh-wee. Remember when we were up here a long, long time ago? So some of these things are holding up better than others, right? Some of these things are doing okay. What's going on, Lunar Beaches? Crypto in the chat. My man, hope you're doing well. Kimmy Cool, lucky you still have a grandma at that age. Yeah, I am very lucky. As you guys know, no, he knows. And he's 87, and he's still fighting the good fight of trying to make life purposeful and worth living, right? I think that's the hardest thing is when you get older, you slow down and you get bored. You get bored, right? And I commend my grandmother. She's on Instagram, she's on Facebook, she's crushing it. Like my grandma's like high tech, even compared to like my mom. So I mean, she remains sharp. And then my granddad, he's an old farmer, right? So he's provided so much for the family, and he's tired quite often, but it's beautiful to see him continue to, do his vegetables and maintain the house and all that stuff. We were cleaning the gutters the other day in the house together. That's what it's all about, man. That's why we want to build this life of freedom together, right? To give ourselves more time to do the things we love and spend time with the people we love, right? That's what it's all about. So looking at Pendle, beautiful bounce, baby. Looking like it wants to continue onwards and upwards. The daily money flow looks really good here, pushing upwards. Okay, and you can see stochastic has changed as well. Going into our 4-hour, you can see a little bit of a Wyckoff accumulation bounce here. So coming down, falling down below. It's coming down here. You get your beautiful spring out, right? So you want to see this continue to make higher highs and higher lows, pushing onwards and upwards. Getting above that key resistance here. It challenged it, fell back down, sprung, and now it looks to be hopefully consolidating and pushing upwards, okay? So this is looking pretty nice, but nonetheless, patience will prevail, right? With anything like this. You can see the nice triple top here, and you can also see the nice money coming back into the asset, okay? So that's very good news, but you could anticipate a possible retest. So how do we look to get that? We pull the volume here. We add our very key level right here. That's going to be our key level here at 540. Is that 540 or 536? I couldn't read it. 538, let's call it, right? So with a swift move up like this, you look to at least retest the highs, which it has at 556 here, right? So we can drop this support level a little bit lower as it pertains to this volume node, okay? So we want to see it hold that and continue to push. Also, if we do retest, right? If we do come back and retest, we're going to pull a swing low to swing high fib, and we're looking for that 382 bounce, okay? So we want to isolate price and look for it to come back within this area here, so we can look for that bounce between the 382 and the 0.5, suggesting continuation, right? This is suggesting a quick continuation out of the lows here, okay? So very nice move for Pendle. I'd be looking for the bounce from there if you are looking to get into this price action, and then look for the continuation from there. But patience will prevail. So the trade setup would be from down here, looking for that continuation upwards, okay? Protecting yourselves at least below some of these lows here, that key level of support here coming in. So hopefully that helps you with Pendle, and we look for that to continue to march forward. Lots of positive feedback on Pendle and real world assets, Ondo, etc. Right? So we'd be very careful there. Big Wick, what's going on? Is everybody screaming now? I love days off because I get to see all of you fine folks. My God, Luna. Oh, hey, Luna Beaches, crypto in the chat. Let's throw some LBCs in the place to be for Lunar Beaches crypto, man. I'll read it on Crypto Face Twitter. Oh, man. So, Pendle looking strong, okay? Looking strong. Could possibly retest the highs here. You have two levels, 538 that we're looking for the bounce, and about 560 here to retest the highs yet again. It has done so, and looking to work its way back upwards. But overall, looking very bottomy, looking like it wants to push back up and up to higher prices, okay? Let's go over to MKR, which is MKR. I know this. MKR is, is that Monero? MKR. That's just Maker, isn't it? It's not Monero. It's Maker, right? Maker DAO. Yes. Thank you, guys. See? Can't. If everybody knew all the tickers, like I've seen the tickers forever, but you know, when you cover 8 a day and then you're doing your own research and you're trying to find things that make sense, it's a lot. It's a lot, guys. It's a lot, you know. I like trading Bitcoin, and it's important to know the tickers, but it's also important to know risk management and how to trade, and how to get levels and look to take advantage of price action, right? You just need sticky monitor. I have sticky notes here. It says here that I need to verify my ID somewhere. I need the security code for something here. I also need, sticky notes. And that's Mrs. Otter. She keeps me organized. The only thing I keep organized is my trading book, okay? My journal, my trading journal, because that's important. You got to document. If you want to get better, use a journal, document your trades, take note of where you're wrong and where you're right, okay? The only way to look at improving is to document your journey, okay? It's very important, okay? So these are previous levels given from before. You can see we came back and retested the lows here. We have popped out of the consolidation area within here. So this is looking better, okay? Looking better. Doesn't mean it's looking good, just looking better. Let's pull the volume across here, okay? Let's identify some key levels that we are looking to hold and to bounce off of. So we'll identify those right there and right here, okay? We'll get rid of that. We'll zoom out. We're going to locate the lows of this range. Let's pull the volume across the bigger range here. Let's look at this one here. Let's spread this out. Take a look. Good volume node here. Entry to barrier to entry right here. And some very key value area lows right here. Okay, so needing to get above there, right? So we understand that this box here we need to get above, okay? Need to get above. Hey, Alex, given the info I share with you in your DM yesterday, are you normal? I don't think I'm normal. What did you share in the Discord with me yesterday? Am I normal? I am I'm here to help. That's all I'm here for. To serve you guys and to make you guys better. And hopefully I get better by helping you guys. That's the whole point of this. But nobody's normal. My mom says the only thing normal is the setting on the washing machine. It's, you know, when you go to normal load, that's the only thing normal in this world is the setting on the washing machine. Dad jokes. See? There we go. That's the only thing that's normal, guys, is the setting on the washing machine. Okay? And that's what my mom says. Oh. So, MKR. We have some key levels of support that we've identified, okay? Key levels of support coming in right here, right here, right here. We want to see these hold, right? We need to see price getting above these two lines above us here. So beautiful move up, big pump up, probably retest this downwards trend that we had drawn from before. But we need to see it literally push up and get above 2,555 to 2,611, okay? Those are the key levels that we want to see. It Best Loser Wins, you Canadian gooper. Yeah. Best Loser Wins is an amazing book. Yeah. I've listened to it probably 50 times and it's amazing. How are you getting through it, bro? Because it's amazing. It's amazing. There's a lot of good books out there. And I do believe we have a lot of books in our resource section in the in our Discord. There's lots of books there, free books. They're all helpful. Wix Wife Fine 89 with the $5 super chat. Thank you so much. I appreciate your support. It does mean the world to me for all of your guys' support. It does help me help you guys and keeps me motivated. And it does help, you know, Amy with baby at the end of the day. I'm just here to yell, right? I'm just here to yell. So MKR looking to push up above there. Money coming back into the asset, looking strong. Okay, you can see you're clearly getting divergences here. You get your spring, your push off, your big rocket to the upside. Now it looks as though you're double topping. So you don't want to chase price, right? You want to see this thing, you know, come back down to reality and probably flag out and then break out, right? And that would be more healthy in my opinion, where you can see that price is simply doing one of these and then breaking out. So retesting of this downtrend would be crucial for MKR, but you can see money coming in, double topping here. So a little bit of a cool off before, you know, you get that possible bounce off the zero line or the trigger wave down below, suggesting continuation upwards, okay? But you have your key levels here. You look to be patient and wait for price to come to you. I would look at this lower level here and look for the bounce from there after such an aggressive move, right? And then you're literally targeting up to these areas up here where you're trying to get above and hold 2555, okay? 2555, 2555. Okay, let's go on to the next one, guys. You guys want me to look at Caspa. Ooh, Caspa. Everybody wants Caspa to do so well. Caspa's going to the moon. Don't you know Caspa's the best in the whole entire crypto space? It's like Bitcoin on crack. Caspa. Sorry, I went there. I don't know. Everybody just... All I see is people make ICP and Caspa videos for clicks. And that's it. Like, if you're going to do another if you guys gonna do a video on YouTube, do it on Caspa or ICP. You're rich. You're just gonna have everybody clicking it, right? Everybody loves it. I I'm just going to put big Caspa symbols on my next thumbnail. We're going to do this. This is what we're going to do, friends. This is what we're going to do this, okay? We're going to do it like this. We're going to go with a Caspa symbol here. So we go like this. This is the next video, okay? This one here. This one here. This one here, okay? We're going to do this. Right? And then we're going to do this. Go over here. Da-da-da. Da-da. Da-da-da. Da-da-da. Okay, this is thumbnails with Alex. Alex O'Crypto. Okay, da-da-da. Then we're going to go da-da-da. Okay, da-da, da-da. Oh, we got this one too. Okay. 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 And then we're going to do this one here. Da-da. I got one more for you guys. Come on, hold on. Okay. I got this one here. Women, women, men, men, women. Someone screenshot this. There's the thumbnail. I'm gonna save it here. How do we do? Let's go. Okay. Oh man. Thank you guys. We nailed it. I must click it. Retro Mike says, seriously, on Cas, they have front-runned the emissions. By 2037, there will be no guaranteed rewarded to miners. If they don't have usage, they will lose all miners on the network. So there you go. There is things that, that smart people like Retro Mike Tech are aware of, right? And, you got other influencers. I'm not going to say names, but, it's an easy sell, right? And, I ain't here to be rugged, man, and I ain't here to be lied to. I like the blue chips. I keep my money there. I'm happy with 7x gains. And then I have my little bit of a stash for the fun stuff, right? And you guys can do what you want with your money. It's your money. But I'm very cautious because you look at this and look at the big ass rug they just did to people, man. You just dropped from 14 cents to 12 cents and bounced like a mofro, right? For me, I take my money from trading, I rotate into Bitcoin, Ethereum, and you guys know my portfolio. It's nothing special, okay? It's nothing special, but it's mostly Bitcoin and ETH, right? And I'm happy with that because we were buying sub 25,000, okay? 84% of the Cas has already been emitted and in circulation. That's interesting. So that's a time ticking time bomb. I don't know what they call it. I hope they do good and people make money. Cas has made me tons of money over the past 2 years. I mined it at launch, but they have severe concerns with the longevity. Okay, so there we go. Yeah, there we go. Because I bought a little bit over here at 9 whatever, sub 10. Right? And then I sold again. And I was like, I'm not really interested. And it could do really well, okay? Could do really well. Now, looking at it at Caspa now, okay? You're in this kind of fallen wedge. Let's get rid of these lines. This will confuse people, so we get rid of that. We can see perfect support and resistance, areas of confluence, okay? So do we have some levels down below? Oh, dynamic reactor popping off of that. Liquidity lies above us. Let's see what Market Cipher suggests. Daily getting a bit overextended to the downside, okay? Whenever you get a nice oscillation above the zero line here and a dip down below, this is a trigger wave. This creates a pretty powerful move to the upside. Pardon me. But you can see that we have moved up since Since then, 10% since this little bit of a rugging, okay? Burnt the knees on the rug, popped up 10%. Coming back to these, to this level of resistance, trying to flip it to support, okay? So overall, looking okay in this little bit of a downtrend. So we can mark out our downtrend and understand that, hey, we need to get above this and continue to push onwards and upwards, right? So you can see the swing failure pattern coming back down, making some higher lows, which is a good sign. Double bottom here on the 4-hour with a higher momentum wave, creating a bullish divergence, suggesting a push to the upside. Now, we be patient with something like this, right? So you can see the rug that happened, and then you can see this like continuation here. More often than not, do I see this roll over and then continue upwards? Comes back, grabs some liquidity here from anybody who is really getting long on this bounce upwards here, and then continuing to break out and continue bullish, okay? But we want to see some support being held here, or we're looking for that swing failure pattern down below. And you can see here, you have clear levels of support and resistance, right? So in the short-term time frames, we'll see if it holds. We'll see if it holds, but it literally has to get above and hold 14.4 and then break out of here and get above 15.2. Okay, we have some targets to get above. We have some targets below. If we do swing fail down below, grab this order block within here. That would be healthy in my opinion, and then continue to push upwards. Okay, so keep our eyes on the prize and make sure that we are prepared as traders and as investors. Is this the low? We'll have to see. If we get that another flush out on Bitcoin, we could be looking to come right back down to this 11.5 cents, okay? We don't want to miss the train. This is not what I'm here to suggest to you guys, right? If we're looking at a strategy that I use, okay? I use this where I have areas that I am looking to DCA, okay? And for me, I do it very simply. I get exposure. So I will put in whatever, 5 to 10% of what I want to allocate in total, right? Then I will put in anything under there. I will put in 30. Then I will put in another 30 down here. And then I will leave the remaining 30 for anything that comes below. Or if we continue to pop up from any of these levels here, I can look to add that 30 in. But that just solidifies that I get an average price on something like this, somewhere around the median, okay? And by doing that, you can definitely help yourself get better gains if we do take off, okay? And I've done that with a lot of things that I'm looking to buy into throughout. Let's go over to LTC in the place to be, the Tom Crown Litecoin. LTC, is it above 80 bucks yet? What is it always? No. Okay. LTC in the place to be, you know, coming down to those lows here, we can simply see retesting these lows here all the way back down. Okay, so in a very, very precarious spot, I would say. So precarious. But nonetheless, Litecoin, baby. I think Litecoin can do exceptionally well, especially with mass adoption of Bitcoin. We all like a little bit of lightning, Raiden, you know, superheroes, all that good stuff. So the thing is this is, like I was talking about at the beginning of the stream, a chunk of volume, right? This is a chunk. There's no real definitive spikes within here. You can see here and here, but there's no real spikes, right? We want spikes. We didn't get spikes. So we have a massive level of support around 70 bucks, okay? We are currently touching on that $70 area, holding 74. So this is a good level for Litecoin to hold and look for that continuation. We are in a very aggressive downtrend. So I'd be looking at this right now, looking for a consolidation sideways and breaking this sort of downtrend where we have simply, you know, swing failure up top, came back down, retested, dropped, bear flagged, dropped. We want to see a bear, either a bear flag break where we see that continuation back onwards and upwards, okay? If we don't get that, we could be looking to just bounce off this big support zone down below here. Okay. I don't see Litecoin going much. Like it could chop down here, but I don't see it, coming down lower than. I would, if I was to draw a support and resistance line, it would be here. Okay, you're looking to catch wicks at that point, right? John Wick's grandmother probably caught this trade here. But you don't look to get lower than 67.5, okay? 67.5 is the line in the sand. Now, what do we see on the 4 hours? That we can see the anchor wave has pushed us back out, and we're doing a little bit of a bull flag right now after that aggressive push up. So you can see you probably got a bear or a bullish divergence here at a key level of support, pushed up, and you're bull flagging right now. Let's go into the 1 hour and see if we get a better read on this thing. So you can see lower lows, higher highs, right? There's your bull divs, your push up, your consolidation outwards, right? So you're looking for this to push back up. Now, the key level here for Litecoin to get above is clearly this high here, right? You'll want to see it get above that high and flip it to support for a continuation, right? So right now, looking a bit choppy, but a nice little cupping here. Maybe we get a little handy, and then we pop up this little move here, and we push back up to this order block down below here, and we can see what we're working with after that. You can track your momentum to the upside, going from the low to the high here, looking for continuation, okay? Pulling a fib from the swing low to the swing high. We can see that the 382, it is currently bouncing off of it, which is suggesting good continuation, okay? So we want to see that continuation, look for it to continue to pop off and continue to push upwards here on Litecoin. If you are to lose this level down here, you look to come back down to your golden pocket ratio and the support line right at 71.70, okay? And then we look for that bounce and continuation with making higher lows along the way and trying to get out of this kind of bear market consolidation or bearish move consolidation, not bear market consolidation, okay? So keep your eyes on the prize. Hopefully we get a bounce from Litecoin. Going over to Cake. Cake. I don't want you on me. What's going on? Crypto Pollo, cluck, motherfuckers. Good to see you, bro. Hope you're doing well. Much love to everybody in the chat here. I mean, it's been a wild one today. We continue to push through all of this craziness. Litecoin bottoming out too, okay? Or Cake bottoming out too, just like Litecoin coming to key levels of support, rolling over and trying to recover, okay? So, looking for that continuation, right? Yeah, literally coming down within this flag here. What were we? We drew a cake for someone from previous streams. We'll leave that there. Maybe we'll add an. I don't know. Does Mike likes cake, doesn't he? Mike likes cake. Maybe we put maybe we can put Mike on the cake. Do we have the RMT logo? Documents. Come on. Where is it? Can't find it. I can't find it. That's okay. We got a cake on our screen. So we're literally within this range here, right? We're trying to get back above $2.40. We have some good support down here and some nice volume node right here. Okay, so let's go back over to the price action and hopefully we continue to bounce from here. So just by going to previous history, we can see that we found support here and support here. Look at that. So the levels do work, and we want to see it get above here on Cake. Okay, so Cake, looking as though it has a little bit of a bounce. We want to see more curvature on this. Maybe a nice trigger wave here for continuation. But Cake is trying to push out of this fall down. Look for it to oscillate within here before really making a decision to get back above this $2.40. Okay, that's going to be your big level of resistance. And then as you can see, your clear level of support's down here. So let's see if we do bounce from here. Patience will prevail on Cake. Going over to Arrow, because we've already done ETH, okay? Aerodrome Finance, it's in the game. So looking at Arrow, sub $1 Arrow, I believe might be a good deal. We're all the way down, coming down to 75 cents. Wow. So let's zoom out on Arrow. Arrow, big bullish sentiment pushing up. We got a giant consolidation at the lows here, rolling over to these levels of support that we've identified down below here, right? So we can move this box down here. We know that this is our bounce level, and we look for this to hold. Right now, it's not looking so good, okay? Not looking so good. We want to see a break out of this ugly downtrend, which is possible. Even though money flow is quite red right now, we want to see it push up and beyond. Yeah, so we are making a higher low on money flow. So I literally want to see this start to roll back in. Okay, we want to see this to roll back in here on our daily. Going over to our 4 hour, we can see that we are getting sort of a consolidation at the lows here after putting in our beautiful stiletto. To all those guys wearing the stilettos in the chat, thank you for the stiletto pattern. Looking for that continuation here with money coming back into the market, which it is. So consolidation, popping up, bouncing onwards and upwards. Okay, so Arrow looks like it's trying to bottom, right? Trying to find lows, right? And that's a good sign. And then in order for it to continue bullishly, we want to see it get up above 87 cents. Otherwise, we roll over into our buy zone, which we have marked out for you guys here, which is right around 75.7 and 67.4. So those would be, if you're going to get exposure here and you're going to get a little bit more in here around 75 cents, and then you're going to get maybe a little bit more around 67 cents if we get there to have an average price, maybe around 72 cents, okay? And if that's what you're looking for, then that's what you'll get if you do DCA into any of these projects, okay? Pepe trade today, looking for the bounce up to the resistance, pushing down. We did a link trade the other day suggesting a bounce from the swing lows to the swing highs. That thing played out quite nicely as well, okay? So we were at the lows. We were looking for the bounce to come back up to 1550. Will we get there? We're in the middle of the range, not tradable, but yet our thesis is working on link where we're looking for this to get up to here, and then we'll sell it back down to here, okay? Overall, market trying to bounce in my opinion. We have some things coming out tomorrow that are going to be interesting with England's interest rate decision, okay, and some things at 8:30 as well, 7 a.m., 8:30 to be aware of. It's been a wild one. It's been a great stream, guys. Thank you guys for all your participation. It's been absolutely hilarious hanging out with you guys tonight. It's always a pleasure. It's always an honor and a privilege to hang out with you guys. Hey, if you're here to support the channel, use the BloFin exchange, use Market Cipher code, support the channel. I appreciate you guys so much. It means a lot to me. Retro Mike Tech, Wick's wife, Chris Klein. I mean, the list goes on. Mark Dutch, Dave Digital, Amy, Clay the Great, Wick589, Nick Musgrave, all you people, man. Thank you for being part of this community. I appreciate you guys. Hopefully we can continue to deliver as much alpha as you guys provide to me by being so kind and so caring. So thank you guys for supporting me, and I will continue to show up for you guys. God bless you guys, and have a wonderful, wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you guys tomorrow. Bye!
On the come up, better sit low. The product base, but it drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. What you know about juice? Making them moves that'll flow casual, breaking the news. Revenue proof of building portfolios, taking well over exceptional pain. I'm trapping this, so participation ain't a hard knock. I put in the work so you got knowledge. You ain't drawing with luck when you following us. The result is a pan full of fat pockets. Bada bang, that's an otter gang with an auto flame with a lot of hate. Get above the lane, ain't about the trade. Have another trade, get another play. They playing God so pretentious. Grapes in these waters forbidden. Well indeed, that's a felony. Don't look at me for the TRB. Have you heard of TRB? I don't know. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto, on the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. Alexo, crypto. On the come up, better sit low. The product base, better drip though. Pocket fat when the chips low. Alexo, crypto, fit the party like a disco. Fan base like my wallet, yo. Stay true to the digital. Alexo, crypto.